welcome back to the Dally Diaries. Kristel here, and I'm so excited today because I'm going to be putting a look together with the Earth palette from Lethal Cosmetics and Avatar: The Last Airbender, the collaboration. Also, I have these liquid liners that I forgot to mention in my previous unboxing video. For some reason, they just kind of got hidden up in the box and I didn't talk about them. So these are the Toph Liquid eyeliner set and they're absolutely gorgeous. Just wait till you see them. So yeah, we're just gonna have fun, hang out and play. I haven't used this palette at all yet, so I'm really excited to dive in. So yeah, stay there if that sounds like a good time. Let's have a look at the inside. Ooh, yes, please. Yes, I'm so down for this today. So let's just get right into it. I already have foundation on. My eyebrows are done. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Where do we start? Okay, so there's not like light colored creams or beiges in this eye palette, which is fine with me because I don't often use them anyway. So we'll take the lightest green. This one in the middle here. It's like a cool yellow green called 575. I hope you've been well lately. And if you did see my last video, you'll know that I ordered 2 of the same eyeshadow palette accidentally because this launched. Well, it launched at 11:30 Australian time, but then because of the website crash and everything, by the time I got to make the order, it was 1:30 in the morning. So I wouldn't say I was right on my game. I was exhausted as well. Anyway, no idea what I'm doing, by the way. What kind of look I'm creating here. Yeah, so Billy's gone to the hairdresser, so we'll actually have peace and quiet because he was barking up a storm in that last video. I'm so sorry about that. It was pretty chaotic. All right, I'm gonna go in with this dark green now because I think I want to use the kind of tealy green under the eye. Oh yeah. This one's not mucking around. It's so funny, whenever I drop Billy off to get his hair cut, I don't have makeup on and then I usually try and film a video while he's there, and then by the time I get back there, I have like this full face of makeup on. And generally I do it on a Monday. And she's always like, oh, where are you going? I'm like, oh, it's literally nowhere. It's packing on really nicely. I like that green. That's a really cool green. Actually, it's a really similar color to my primary school uniform. So for a while I was like, don't bring that green near me, but now I really like it again. Because let's face it, it's been a while since primary school and high school for that matter. Just taking a ref of 14. Have you ever watched that show Ghosts, but the UK version? Because I know there's an American version too, but the UK version is really funny. Just like, I know Steve Carell's fantastic, but there will never be, like, the American Office can never compete with the UK version of The Office with Ricky Gervais. And Martin Freeman as well from The Hobbit. That's blending out really nicely. There's one thing that I really appreciate about Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows is that they do blend nicely. They can really like soften out. And then I can always go in and darken up again if I want to. But what I think I do want to do is try out this slightly deeper green than that one. So I'm still in the process of like reorganizing everything in my entire house. I've just been like this little hermit that's just been sitting around like throwing out rubbish and organizing stuff. And I've been really excited about going to Officeworks and buying organizing stuff, which is like, who am I? That's not me at all. Apparently that is me now though. Sorry, I'm just a bit shiny. Calm that down a bit. All right. Oh, I might use a really bright green in my inner corner. Let's have a look at the beautiful multi-chromes and shimmers this palette has to offer. Oh, that one's super flaky, but so pretty. So these are the beautiful shimmers in the palette. Some real magic in there, that's for sure. I'm thinking I want to use actually this one in the center, and I might use this in the inner corner. Oh, but anywho, getting ahead of myself because I think I want to go in underneath the eye with this beautiful color, which is called Dally. Okay, sorry, where was I? Yeah, going in under the eye. We've had, I think I talked about it maybe in one of my other videos, but we've had a change in the person that does my rosters, and it's a really difficult job to do. I wouldn't want to do it, but it's just, yeah, it's been a bit of a rough transition because also I've had a few medical appointments that have popped up that I cannot get out of. And if I don't do them now, I have to wait until like November. So that's obviously not an option for me. And also we've got a million casuals on our books at the moment. And so I wasn't getting the shifts that I used to be getting. And it's just, yeah, been a bit of a nightmare. But I certainly wouldn't want that job. I would hate to do the rosters, especially when we have so many casuals on our books. It would make it really difficult. All right, I just want to soften that out a little bit more. So I'm taking a bullet brush. It's a bit wider. All of these colors are performing very, very well. I have a strange way of doing this where I like to bring up the bottom layer of eyeshadow and kind of blend it in with the top, but I don't know, it's just something I like the look of. It just works for me. And that's the whole thing. That's what makeup should be, is whatever works for you and makes you happy, bam, that's what you want to be doing. I'm just gonna go in again with the darker green. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah, we are green. What's not to like about being green? Trees, Kermit, moldy food, grass. Gives me a grass rash. Gonna go in with Omashu, this brown. Give it a little bit of a run. Oh, I still haven't plucked my eyebrows since last time I filmed a video. I only ever notice when I'm under this light because honestly it's winter here, so it's not like I've had blinding sunlight. Although yesterday was actually really sunny. Freezing, but sunny. And then I get on camera and I'm like, oh my God, it's like a jungle. I'm gonna take this center eyeshadow here that I'm in love with. This is a flaky one, so you might want to consider using a glitter glue. This is Kyoshi. Wow. That is so pretty. At least my camera's not overheating today. I had to stop it like 5 times trying to film the unboxing video. It was really quite chaotic. Wow, I can see such a beautiful pink to green shift in that. A lime green. Oh, that's so pretty, that shade. And what I think I want to do is really go in hard with the lime green. I like the yellowy green shade, this one here. Yeah, like that. And just taking the slightly deeper green, there's not much difference, but I just want to pat that in there. Oh yeah, it's grassier. It's a grassier green. Okay. So you can actually, yeah, you can actually see the difference. I wasn't sure, but you can. Excellent. I just want to show you as many of these colors as possible. So I am going to take the green shimmer in the palette and I'm just going to press that over here where the matte brown was. Oh gosh, that's really pretty too. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Like smoky, but special smoky. Lethal just know how to do it. Sick. And then in a corner, oh man, I'm so pumped to try this little lime shimmer out. Lake Lao guy. Barely any fallout from any of these shades, even the flaky one. I did wet it though. I recommend if you're not going to use a glitter primer, that you dampen the formula. I'm seriously tempted to pick up the water palette now too. It's the only one I didn't get because, you know, I just don't really wear blues very often. Because I just never feel as pretty in blues, you know? And then we've got I think there's only one color in here that I haven't used yet. Yeah, okay. Which is this one. That's weird lighting switch. I might use that under the eye. I want to try and use all of these for you. So I'm just going to take the same little brush. I'm going to pop some just under the... Oh yeah, that looks really pretty too. Guys, she's a beauty. Let's try out these beautiful eyeliners and then I'll go back and maybe just do some finishing touches. Blending and putting mascara on. So we have got these shades. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so this is a real murky color. Ooh. I will say these are so liquidy. They're more liquidy, I know this sounds ridiculous, but than the the collective liquid eyeliners. And so I do find they can get a bit messy on application. Not so much the multi-chrome, but the matte one, having used them a couple of times. Not this set, but the other ones. So that is something to be aware of if you are using them, because it can be a bit messy. But gosh, the colors are spectacular. Let's take this darker shade. Yeah, so I'm just wiping as much of the product off as I can on the packaging there. I think that's definitely the way to go because that's a much cleaner application. That definitely was much more successful. I found, because I've been obviously cleaning out my old makeup and stuff, which I will actually do. I've got a big box that I want to go through on camera. It's like some really old stuff in there, which you might have in your collection if you're like me and you hoard makeup for 1,000 years. But yeah, I found, you know, the NARS, what's it called? The light reflecting foundation, is it? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I actually found one of those that I hadn't used because I didn't like it, because I just found it really thick. I know a lot of people love that foundation. But anyway, I found it and I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is try it with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. So I mixed it in with that, and I actually wore it in the last video, the unboxing video. It looked beautiful like that. So I'm definitely going to use that combo moving forward because it looked stunning. So I'm glad I found a way to wear it because it was such a waste. But today I've got on the Emco Beauty Ultra Stay mixed with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm just going in with that metallic liner now. And it's so pretty. Oh, that looks great. This actually reminds me of this shade of one of the Adept Collective eyeliners. That was my favorite. Look at that flip. Oh, stop it. I'm just gonna go into my waterline with my KVD tattoo pencil liner in the shade Radium Green. Because why wouldn't you? Oh yeah, that's good. That looks really good with that. I'm freaking out about now going to, well, I'm so excited, but going to Scotland and Ireland in 2 months, or a month and a half actually. Because I hate the cold, and normally I try and escape the cold, but like their summer is not really hot. So I'm like, what have I done? It's gonna be amazing though, I can't wait. It's gonna be such an incredible trip. And I will just go in now and pop some mascara on and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so that is the eyes done and dusted. I even plucked that random eyebrow hair out that was really annoying. I'm sure all of us, the duration of this. But yeah, I think that looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, stunning. All right, love that. Let's zoom you out a little bit and let's get some blush on. And maybe, do we want to try the highlighter? It's more of like a pinky tone, but it does have warmth in the shift. So yeah, so that could work. Oh, I know what lipstick color I want to use today. Mai Lipstick today. Lady with a fringe, love a lady with a fringe. So I just want to have a look so I know what blush shade I'm using. Okay, these are gorgeous, by the way. They have this beautiful embossing on them. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, and the packaging is lovely as well. Big fan. So I might actually use my Dennis and Myricks Dewy Cheek and Lip palette, Dew It Undercover, and take this brown. It's funny, I really thought that all these colors would look disgusting on me when I bought this palette, but I love all of them. They've surprised me. Everyone knows I love this palette, and also the other one, which is the Dew It Flirty palette, is a staple. I'll be taking that with me to Europe. Again, I took it with me last time too. It was just perfection. That one's a much brighter palette. These tones are perfect for winter. And the radiance, oh, gorgeous. Let's try out this highlighter and see how it looks. I'm not sure it's gonna match this look the best, but say lovey. Is that a song by Bewitched? I reckon it was. You know, the Irish girl band, Bewitched? Comment if you remember them. I love me some obscure 90s and early noughties references, especially musical references. That highlighter, look at her. And for lips, oh, by the way, I don't know if I showed you the packaging. I did in the last video, but yeah, it's so beautiful. That is the White Lotus pressed highlighter. And now let's do lips. Not bothering with lip liner. I've used all 3 of these lipsticks in the last 2 days. I love all 3 shades of these lipsticks. I think they're absolutely stunning, and I really like the formula too, because the lipstick colors in a like a really hardcore matte would be very confronting, but because they have this really lovely like natural finish to them, there's something about them that looks a little more diffused, but definitely not lacking in pigment, but it makes them really wearable. And it wore really nicely, and it faded in a nice way, you know, after hours and hours of wear. It didn't leave me with like a weird line around the edge of my lips. So I'm really enjoying these lipsticks, and the shades are gorgeous. So I guess that's it, you guys. That is the finished look today using the gorgeous Lethal Cosmetics Avatar collection, in particular the Toph Liquid eyeliner set, the Earth palette, and the White Lotus highlighter, plus this stunning lippy, which is the May one. But I recommend picking up the lipstick trio if you love warm lipstick tones, because they are beautiful. I picked up the trio and I'm so happy I did, because they're gorgeous. So I think it's all win-win. I think this is a beautiful collection. Everything I've used so far has been absolutely stunning. I am just loving Lethal Cosmetics. I am loving them. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you will subscribe before you chuff off, and please leave a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching this to the end, because it really does help. And your comments, I always welcome your comments, because you're just a lovely bunch of people. So love that. All right, you guys, have a fantastic day or night wherever you are in this big ol' wide, crazy but beautiful world. I will see you back here at the Dally Diaries very soon. And yeah, it's probably gonna be with, and I can't believe I haven't tried it yet, because this was the one I was most excited about, but the Fire palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get this baby out. So yeah, that's probably what you're gonna be seeing next. And there'll be a big box of old makeup to be decluttered. So lots coming up right here at the Dally Diaries. Okay, enough. I'll see See you later. Bye. Bye-bye.